Be talking to you guys today about fat burn. I have a huge passion for education, and I think that knowledge is power, and so I have this visual so that you can understand fat burn a little bit better. And so if you look down here, I'm going to be illustrating some things with some colored balls today. And so this part over here is going to be representing our free carbohydrates in our body. This is your body's favorite thing to use for energy. Let's say you have a glass of orange juice that you drink. This is going to go right into your free carbohydrates. And when your body uses energy, it's its favorite source to use. The next bucket, the green balls, is going to be your glycogen. This is how your body stores carbohydrates inside. It stores about 1,600 kilocalories worth of energy in this reservoir. Your fat stores are going to be represented in the yellow bucket, and basically I have someone that there's 20 balls in here, so I'm representing someone that needs to lose 20 pounds of fat. This last source, the protein, this is, if you've heard your coach or someone talk about like preservation mode or starvation mode, we don't ever want to tap into this protein source. This is your if you would be in an emergency situation, this is what your body stores. There's about 30,000 kilocalories in here that it would tap into in an emergency. And so when you are in fat burn, we want to use your fat for fuel. So how does your body do that? Well, first it has to burn through the free carbohydrates and the glycogen. And so how it does that, so let's say you started plan you that first day are going to burn through your free carbohydrates. And so this is when you're playing with your kids, or you're taking your dog for a walk, or honestly your daily activities that you're doing on that first day are going to burn through all of these. Usually you make it through your free carbohydrates in the first day. And then because I told you have a limited 1,600, like every person has about 1,600 kilocalories worth of energy in this glycogen reservoir. Once you run out of your free carbohydrates, your body taps into this energy source. And so for these, some things that are kind of happening in your brain are your body is now telling you, hey, we want more of those free carbohydrates. Those are our favorite thing to use for energy. And so that is sometimes why you have some of the symptoms on day 2 and day 3 getting into a good fat burn, that your body is telling you, hey, let's refill this blue bucket. And so on day 2 and day 3, you're going to be using glycogen for energy. And so we are going to add these to your energy bucket. These are going to be, again, playing with your kids, or going for a walk, or just anything that you're doing on day 2 and day 3, you're going to be burning through your glycogen stores. It takes around 48 hours, sometimes up to 3 days, to burn through those 1,600 calories. And so now, let's say you're about on that day 4 of being on plan. And this is the time, since we've emptied these buckets, that we're going to be able to tap into this bucket. And this is the bucket that we use, is what most of our goal is, to achieve that healthy weight, that step 2 of our step ladder that Dr. A has laid out for us. And so a few things about fat. So each pound of fat for energy uses 3,500 kilocalories of energy. And so this whole bucket had 1,600. And so you have to think that when you lose a pound of fat, that is huge. That was all of those green balls that I had put in, plus more. And so if you are losing a pound of fat a week, that is huge. And so as you're in fat burn, you're going to continue to use these balls, and they are going to dwindle down until you no longer have your excess fat stores. It doesn't mean you're going to have deplete all your fat stores, because we do have those a little bit and it's good, but the extra fat that we're carrying around. And so just for someone, just thinking, if you have 20 pounds that you want to lose, so this person had 20 pounds, that is 70,000 kilocalories that we're going to have to work through. So it's not going to fall off in 2 weeks, we are going to be able to use this system, and it's going to be time and consistency, and you're going to be able to achieve your goals really quickly with this reliable transformation that our program has. Traditional diets a lot of times tap into this protein resource, and we don't want to do that. And so tapping into this fat for fuel is what we want, and how we do that best. So let's say you're a couple weeks into plan and feeling awesome, and you're at a family picnic, and Labor Day's coming up. You're at Labor Day picnic, and you're like, you know what? I'm gonna have that piece of cake, and I'm gonna have a big baked potato, and I know it's not on plan, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna tell you that these buckets are gonna fill back up. So your glycogen stores are all gonna refill, and so you're gonna end up having lots more free carbohydrates. And so in order for you to tap back into fat, you have to repeat the whole thing over again. It's totally doable, and your coach will help you get there again. But if you can stay in that using fat for fuel the first time, I know a lot of people say that first fat burn is amazing and has so much momentum in it. That is where we want you to be, and to hit your weight loss goal, and then optimize your health from there. So I hope that was helpful for you, and just a little visual to kind of explain how it was. And knowledge is power. So have a great day.